Taiwan on Thursday further eased border controls for international travel. PCR testing upon arrival in Taiwan is no longer compulsory for all travelers, and the cap on weekly arrivals has been raised to 60,000. Government officials say the next step of the reopening will come on October 13, with the removal of travel quarantines. On that day, the ban on international tour group travel will also be lifted, and visa-exempt entry privileges will resume for all eligible travelers.
Travelers return to Taiwan with their luggage in tow. Saliva tests upon arrival at the airport are no longer required under the latest easing of border controls. Instead, travelers are issued with 4 free rapid tests to take home. Large groups of passengers line up in the baggage claim area to receive their test kits.
Remember to take a rapid test on days 1, 3, 5, and 7 after you return home.
COVID prevention staff explain in detail how to use the rapid test kits. International arrivals still have to do 3 days of quarantine, but travelers say that not having to do PCR on arrival is a change for the better.
It only took about half an hour. It was fast, better than I imagined. And they have professionals to help you understand the information and fill out the forms. It's excellent.
In this first phase of border control easing, saliva PCR testing on arrival is no longer required for all passengers. The cap on inbound travelers has been raised to 60,000 per week. There are still 3 days of mandatory quarantine, but travelers are now allowed to stay 1 person per room instead of 1 person per residence. Border controls will be further relaxed beginning October 13th, with the removal of travel quarantines, a rise of the weekly cap on inbound travelers to 150,000, and the lifting of a ban on international tour group travel. Travelers will still be issued 4 rapid tests upon arrival.
The accuracy of rapid tests is generally pretty high, so I think they can actually replace PCR tests.
Now that Taiwan's borders are opening up, the CCC also confirmed that the 24,000 quarantine hotels across the country will be phased out and return to normal business as soon as October 15th. Health officials say that home isolation will remain for COVID patients moving forward. That means that people who test positive should consult a doctor online and isolate at home for 7 days.